Hello everybody, this is Jay and the Haunter, and today what we have to unbox and set up is the 2022 animated Snarling Werewolf from Menards. This prop I ordered online after Halloween for 75% off, so I believe I paid about 75 bucks for it, and I just never had the chance to open it, as well as some of these other props that you will be seeing opened on the channel soon. So there is a very high probability that this item is either broken or missing pieces, because there are holes everywhere in the box. And there's this big one down here. Oh, I just dropped it. There's this big one down here where a lot of the poles are. So I really hope that everything is in here. So there's only one way to find out. Let's go ahead and cut open the box and see what's inside. Okay, so here is the inside of the box. So this is the clothing. Looks like that is only the clothing. And then, where do we get it out first? I presume that is a leg. Another leg. His head is right there. So from the looks of it, hopefully everything is here. That is an interesting piece that I don't think many props have, but it is familiar. That's probably going to be his back. And this is all kind of going to come out in one go, so I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera. So I figured we'd reveal the head together. I don't have any hope, because this is literally balloon quality latex. This is horrible. Look at how easily that stretches, and I don't even know if you guys can tell how thin this is on camera. That is not made well at all. So that is very disappointing. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the tape that is on this, and we're gonna unwrap this and see. Not too bad. Definitely could have been worse. Oh, well, the front of him. Okay, well, that's weird, because his actual face is very thick. But this down here is very cheap. That is very weird. Okay. So, I take back what I said. So, yeah, this is actually... That's actually thicker than a lot of other animatronics. So, yeah, I take back my statement. But it will need to be, the face will need to be shapened a little more around the jaw area, but that is nothing that I cannot do. So let me get all the parts laid out and show you what he's got going on. And jumping back in about the head, this head is not latex. It is actually vinyl, which makes sense as to why it thinned out towards the bottom and is thicker towards the top. I had my hand inside of the head trying to reposition it, and it felt really silky smooth. So I put it in the light and it kind of glared, and it's because it is not latex. It is soft PVC or vinyl, which means this is not going to rot. That is awesome. So fortunately, I've looked over the instructions and we do have all of the pieces. That is awesome. So you're gonna have your bag of clothes, the head, the module with the mechanisms, which is very large. There's a lot going on in there. 2 feet, your adapter, 2 leg poles, 2 smaller poles, I believe both labeled D, and then 2 arms, left and right, with the hands attached. And you're gonna have this piece and then his back part. So now let's get on with the setup. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to slide on the feet over the base connectors, and then grab both of your poles labeled C and snap lock those in. Now you can go ahead and find your poles labeled D and snap lock those in at the top. After snapping on your 2 D poles, you can go ahead and put on the pants. After putting on the pants, you're going to find these 2 pieces of cloth labeled F and open them up and slide them over the poles to give the thighs of the wolf some shape. And after putting in the parts to fill out his thighs, you can go ahead and put on the mechanism. Now you're going to grab this piece right here and slide it in to right there. Your next step is going to be grabbing the wolf's shirt and feeding the arms through the sleeves. And after feeding the arms through, this would be a great time to locate your sensor and Velcro that to the hole in the front of the shirt. Your next step is going to be grabbing your back part and just sliding that into the pre-drilled holes on the back of the shoulder frame. Now you can go ahead and put on the head. After putting on the head, you're going to locate the red and green wires and plug them into the corresponding red and green wires coming from the control box. Now, all that's left to do is plug in your adapter and Velcro the back of him up. Your setup is now complete, and I can only assume that once you plug him in, his head is going to reset and look down. So I'm going to go and plug him in right quick. So his head did indeed reset. So I have messed with this a couple of times already. The motors are stuck because this has been in the box for quite a long time now. And this dude does have the upgraded mechanisms with the way thicker belt so that they don't break. So it's going to take a little bit for this particular one to get going because of how long it's been in the box and it hasn't been used. And who knows how much it's been beat up at shipping to get the box looking like that. But it is fully functional, so I'll show you what it looks like right now in case some of you guys buy this, maybe secondhand off of somebody who had one brand new so you can see how slow it moves. For mine, the head tilt and the mouth motor were stuck, so I just kind of helped them out and then they started going. So I'm going to go ahead and wave my hand in front of it and he should start going. Let's see, he's kind of struggling to move. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave him on constant mode for a little bit, get him running, and I'll be back in about an hour. Okay, so it has now been 2 hours, and after the first hour, it was still running a little bit slow. So I went ahead and gave it another hour, and it is running very, very well now. It just had to get going. The head tilt does still seem a little bit slower than some of the ones I have seen online, but I don't mind that. I feel the slower movement does look a lot better on it. The torso turn is very quick. The head now turns as well. I didn't even notice it was turning before, but as it kept going, it started working. So I guess the head turn was also kind of stuck. But yeah, overall, I thoroughly enjoy this prop. The face looks awesome. The eyes look really nice. The fur is very high quality. The costume is just really high quality as well. It is lined with foam. It feels very nice. The hands are a hard blow molded plastic that are detailed very, very nicely and painted very nicely. And not to mention the feet as well, which are also very nicely detailed and well painted. They are a hard plastic. So I personally give this prop a 10 out of 10. This is very, very cool. So I'll go ahead and turn his volume up all the way and give you an activation without me talking. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe.